All right, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Palantir real quick. You guys can see that our current idea is that this stock was going to go higher, and now we're coming through because maybe something changed. And I'm going to show you from the chart what I think actually changed in the market that may say Palantir could continue to go down. Now, welcome everyone to the channel. Today's your first time seeing my videos and content. Hit that like, share, and subscribe because we're here to talk to you all about how to look at the market in a different way. We just simply pay attention to the price action to see what everyone else did. If they were buyers, then the market would tip in favor of the buyers. We should be able to see that on the chart. If the market is tipped in favor of the sellers, we also should be able to see that basically off of what they did. Price bars are simply the historical greediness or fearfulness of the market participants. That's all. So if we're able to dissect it and investigate what happened previously, it might give us a heads up as to what's going to go down in the future. Okay, so now if you appreciate it, hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content, as I always say. Now here it is. We was anticipating Palantir go higher, right? And it did, but it looked like it got snagged around 150 bucks. Okay, this is where sellers came into the market in Palantir right there on the 25th of June, the 26th, and definitely on the 27th. Okay, this is the biggest indication that the environment may have changed, at least momentarily, for Palantir. Okay, now when we did our price prediction back in the beginning of June, we saw the market looking to try to go up, right? Give me a minute. So now when we did the price prediction, we knew that we were hitting a sell pocket already. See that? We identified this price as a sell pocket, meaning that there's more sellers than buyers in that price range. We got a reaction in that area right here on the 5th of June. The sellers gave us a clue, like, look, we're here. You know, we're really trying to sell out our positions in Palantir right there. The market fell down almost 8% on the day. So that was a very good indication that, hey, these sellers may actually be fighting back against the buyers, right? But just as we created a sell pocket, we also created a buy pocket, right? An area that there was more buyers than sellers. So the sellers were successful at bringing price down to $120, but they were not successful of breaking it down any lower than that. There was already a place that we saw buyers holding price, and they confirmed that on June the 6th, because we didn't see any follow through from that almost 8% drop in Palantir on the 5th of June. We didn't see it. The market didn't go lower following that day. You see that? It went right back up. So this was a buying opportunity for the market. You didn't see the reaction of more selling. When you see this type of price bar, you need to say, look, I need to see the market go down then. I'm not looking for price to go up. And then the moment that you see it go up the next day, hold on, something's not right. Why didn't the market in Palantir continue to go down? Because there were buyers there. That's the only way that the market can go higher, is that there's more buyers than sellers, or at least the greediness of the market is there, then there are people fearful and trying to sell. So the market went up. Okay, it went up to the point to where it did get rid of those sellers in that pocket. So the sellers retreated. They didn't have enough stock to sell to the buyers, that the buyers had to continue to lift price until they found more sellers, which brings us to today. All right, so now let me go ahead and get rid of this price prediction here. Hopefully you was able to grab something out the market in Palantir at the high of this particular day, which is the 26th of June, maybe around 12.25%. All right, so let's get rid of that. And we're going to talk about this now. Okay, we're going to talk about what changed. This area right here. Okay, this is our newest sell pocket into the market in Palantir. Now, just like last time, we saw the market sellers footprint. Again, here's another footprint of market sellers. These 2 days here, the 25th and the 26th, was the beginning stages of somebody selling their positions out. And then you come to the 27th of June, and the market here in Palantir was down almost 10% this time, right? And then you got confirmation that something is definitely different. That volume is massive compared to what we've seen on the other daily price bars. Something is changing. Now, this volume here also was an indication that something changed. But rather than the market being fearful, they saw it as an opportunity to come and buy, because the next day in Palantir and even the day after that, price still went up. Right? Now, this time, when we look at the price action with all of this volume, Palantir is not going higher. See that? It went up the next day on the 30th, but then the 1st of July, Palantir still went down. Something's not right. It doesn't look like these buyers are more interested in buying at these levels. So we might need to see the market continue to go down and test one of these other buy pockets, right? So let's break this down further. Let's look at this on the 2 real quick. Okay, so here's Palantir on the 2. Does this chart look bullish to you? What it tells me is that there's somebody here trying to buy the stock. These two 2-day price bars is telling me that, right? It's telling me that someone thinks that the market in Palantir is an opportunity there. All right, cool. Let's look at this on the 3. Uh-oh. This looks different. This 1 3-day price bar erased all of this work the buyers did to lift price up. Crazy, isn't it? And not only that, this volume is massive. Here it is on the 4. Palantir on the 5. Still looks pretty weak there. We have 5 hours and 49 minutes left. Currently, the market doesn't look extremely bullish. Here it is on the weekly. This is what happened last week. We saw the market close on the low. Palantir on the 2. Here it is on the 3. 5 in the month. All right, so now let me look at this on the hourly. Here it is on the 5-hour chart. You can see that the market buyers approached price here. This is where the buyers initially came in. That was it. Now the crazy part is that they wasn't able to lift the price up that far. They only was able to bring price right here. That was it. And then the market ran into the sellers and pushed price all the way down. Okay, that's on the 5-hour chart. Here it is on the 3. We're just trying to figure out, oh, I like this right here. This is a sell block right there. Okay. Here it is on the 1-hour chart. It's on a 1-hour chart. There's another pocket right there of selling. And here's Palantir on the 330. Okay, so yeah, we're creating sell pockets more than we are creating buy pockets. Here's a buy pocket right here. And let's do one more. Here's another one here. You can tell that this is a buy pocket because on this 330-minute bar, right? Market touched that pocket, price closed up off of the lows. Buyers came in. And then you have this scenario right here. We got weakness, but the market is still holding support. So someone is right in this area buying. right? Now, the reason why I'm not going to play the market to the upside in Palantir is because of what we've seen on the longer term time frame, i.e. the weekly charts, the 4 and the 5. We can definitely see weakness on that time frame. So what we're going to do is anticipate the market in Palantir to continue to go down. So we're going to place this here. Okay, and we're going to get rid of that buy pocket, and we're going to try to target this next one right here, either at the high of the pocket or at the low. At the high, it gives us around like 4%. The low of that buy pocket would give us 5.67 at $124.71. And then we definitely would target this area down here. This is a massive buy pocket right there, considering that we didn't see any follow through on this weakness on June the 5th. That's 9.5% there. I'll bring that up there. And let's target this third pocket. A lot of weakness will have to come into the market for Palantir to come to this third pocket. So it might not even come that low, considering that we definitely can tell that buyers are really trying to prop up this price right now. But that's where we at so far. All right, so let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.